Welcome, Manfred.
Hello.
Let's talk about coaching.
Go for it.
What is your understanding of coaching and your experience in it, particularly when it comes to leaders and people managers?
I've had, I think, about 20 years of training in coaching now, and just about as much experience in practicing coaching. Among the many training I have done, I did a systemic approach to coaching. I did a solution-focused approach to coaching. I did a outdoor approach to coaching. So coaching for me is more than just one thing. I think what combines all these approaches to coaching is a strong focus on the person sitting opposite to me, finding out what the motives of this person is, especially what the goals are and how they can possibly achieve them. I think that is the common understanding of coaching. What maybe makes my approach a bit different from others is that I have a strong philosophical background. So I think what I can offer is what I call a deep understanding of what it means to live a life, whether privately or in business life, and the difficulties we all face, and how to get out of that. I think that is one point, and the other one is I have also studied sports, so I do believe that strong sports metaphors, the idea of reaching a goal, achieving success, is basically in my genes and has a motivating effect on my clients as well.
Let's assume you have just ran a coaching series with a people manager. How do you assess whether or not these coachings were successful?
First answer would be because my coachee is very happy. That's the emotional answer. The professional answer, of course, is that you always set the goals for a coaching process before you start the coaching process. So if these goals are set at the beginning, which every professional coach would do, and if they're set in a way that they are smart, so that you can really test them at the end of the process, the question answers itself. You just look back on the goals that you have set at the beginning of the process and how you achieved them. That's it.
Let's talk about the 360-degree feedback instrument. In your view, when it comes to the debriefing session with the participant, what is particularly important in this conversation?
It's a feedback. And when you give people feedback, there's a few basic rules that you have to know and that you have to understand. What is typically difficult for people is to face their blind spots, as we call them. So a feedback that is a good feedback doesn't tell you what you already know. It tells you things that you don't already know, and you probably don't even want to know about yourself. So it is very critical that you be very sensitive with these issues and to find ways to make people see the things they haven't seen before. That's the main thing when it comes to development issues. Because from these blind spots, you then derive everything that goes in the direction of development. So that will be the second step. In a 360 feedback session, that is a good one, you want to have a few very concrete, solid development steps defined in accordance with the blind spots. And last but not least, a good feedback session focuses more on the strengths than on the weaknesses. As they say, strengthen the strengths, don't weaken the weaknesses.
The last questions. Given your profound experience in the diagnosis of leadership behavior and also team behavior, what are in your view the main benefits of instruments like coaching or the 360-degree process for the whole organization?
Well, any organization is only as good as the individuals who run the organization. An organization is an ideal that we construct around people's actions. So if I want to answer that question honestly, I would have to say that organization profits from the development that the individuals make. Now, how do they progress in their development? I think coaching and feedback are both tools that ideally help you on two sides. One on the business side and the second one on the people management side. On the business side, I think it helps you to reach your decisions easier on the one hand and also effortlessly, because making business is mainly about making decisions, and assisting this process of decision making is one benefit of coaching and feedback. And when it comes to people management, the two main issues always are communication and conflict solving. So again, getting good feedback will help you to know how your actions are perceived by the people you work with. And if you are able to adapt your actions so that they are understood the way you mean them, you have a big lever to really change the system, to change the team and the organization. That would be my answer to that.
Thank you, Manfred.
You're welcome. Thank you.